From Keene, the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for the weekend of June 2nd to 3rd, 2018. Silver is trading at $16.40 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,293 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $30, and the average price of Bitcoin is $7,493. Antiwar.com reports Friday's UN Security Council meeting saw votes on 2 Gaza resolutions failing, with the United States vetoing a resolution from Kuwait calling for the international protection of Palestinian civilians, and the alternative U.S. resolution failing outright. U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley promised the veto on Thursday, saying that the resolution was morally bankrupt and amounted to a threat to the Israeli-Palestinian peace process. In the past 2 months, Israel has killed 122 Palestinians and wounded over 13,000 others in Gaza. The Kuwait resolution was heavily supported and would have passed without the U.S. veto. There were no other no votes, though 4 nations did abstain. The U.S. managed to get its own resolution, which insisted all the deaths were the fault of Hamas and Islamic Jihad, to the table for a vote as well. The U.S. resolution went poorly, with the U.S. as the only yes vote and the other 11 countries abstaining outright. This has been described as a particularly humiliating failure for the United States, as they did not even get a token yes vote from a single ally. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports hourly employees will soon earn more at Costco, the latest company to raise its minimum hourly wage in an effort to hire and retain quality workers in a tight U.S. job market. Costco said Thursday that 130,000 employees will get a boost in pay to $14 or $14.50 per hour. Others will see raises between 25 and 50 cents per hour when the new rates take effect on June 11th. Costco said the pay hike is owed to last year's federal tax overhaul, which lowered the corporate tax rate. Costco said it will use the savings to invest in its workforce. Data released Friday showed U.S. unemployment at its lowest point in nearly half a century, something that forces large companies like Costco to compete for talent in industries with high turnover. Costco's move is the latest in a years-long national campaign by workers and advocates to hike the hourly minimum wage. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. Reuters reports the Texas Supreme Court affirmed on Friday that the state must reveal the source of the drugs it uses for executions. The court rejected the state's argument that doing so could lead to physical harm of the supplier and impede lethal injections. Ever since the sales ban of lethal injection drugs by major pharmaceutical companies a few years ago, most states have kept the suppliers of their drugs secret. This has prompted lawsuits on behalf of death row inmates, arguing that prisoners could be subjected to unconstitutional suffering from faulty drugs and lethal injection mixes from questionable suppliers. The Texas Supreme Court on Friday affirmed a May 2017 decision by an appellate court that said there was not enough compelling evidence provided by the state to show that there was a substantial threat of physical harm. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice said in a statement that it intends to file a motion with the court for a rehearing. According to the Death Penalty Information Center, the state of Texas has executed 551 people since capital punishment was reinstated in 1976, 37% of all U.S. executions, and more than triple any other state. Texas has also been one of the few states in the country able to procure a steady supply of execution drugs. In 2016, pharmaceutical company Pfizer joined a sales ban imposed years earlier by major European drug makers that did not want their products used in executions due to ethical concerns. This caused many states to scramble for suppliers and a few to suspend executions due to the lack of drugs. Although 31 states have the death penalty, only 8 have held executions since Pfizer's decision, which cut off the last major U.S. source for drugs in the lethal injection mixture. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.